a number of years ago, Azerbaijan, that's a former republic of the Soviet Union, which is now a separate country. It's a Muslim country, and it's one of the few Muslim countries that has excellent relations with the State of Israel. And at the time, to make, I guess, some advances towards the Jewish people, just like you find sometimes that the Jewish politicians make a kind of celebration for the Muslims when they finish the Ramadan fasting. So at the time, Azerbaijan made a celebration of Chanukah for the Jewish representatives. I think it was here in US, in Washington. And at the time, there were a whole group of different so-called Jewish organizations, far leftist Jewish organizations, Reform and similar types, that were so much against it that, they usually are, in fact, very much anti-Israel, and they started emphasizing that Azerbaijan has all kinds of human rights violations. Now notice that Azerbaijan is a relatively moderate country, and compared to the violations that were done in Iran at the same time, when they had no problem with Obama, let's say, making deals with Iran and koshering, kind of making kosher Iran, while at the same time the Iranians were hanging all kinds of people publicly. Nothing like that is done in Azerbaijan. But at any rate, these groups, since they just are always choosing the side that's against Israel, so since Azerbaijan was doing something good to Israel, they started screaming that Azerbaijan has all these human rights violations. So at that time, I wrote a small parody, which I think is still funny and still applicable today. So it's a proposed idea that's an article in some Jewish journal in some future date, let's say year 2030. At the time I was writing this was quite far away. Now it's not really, it's just 5 years left. But at any rate, the article about the robots on Hanukkah. So here is the parody. A group of Reformed Jewish women rabbis, RJWR, recently came out with a statement against the inhumane treatment of robots. They are almost like people, and each one has a special individuality, commented the spokeswoman of the organization. Yet it is considered completely illegal to recycle an old robot or to simply throw it in the garbage. Our organization has always been in the forefront of fighting injustice. And we're working with the US Congress to pass laws forbidding the mistreatment of robots. Just as we successfully lobbied for laws protecting the rights of apes, we will eventually succeed in passing laws against cruelty to robots. With your kind donations and special help from the Xerox Fund, we will also be able to build a new state-of-the-art building for retired robots. So now, for a modest fee of $10,000 a month, you can rest assured that your no longer needed robot will enjoy the best care at our institution. We appeal to you on this holiday of our freedom. This is before Hanukkah, right? This advertise. Please send out your tax-deductible donations to our organization. Our main slogan is Robots and People, Brothers Forever. And on the promotion brochure, one can see a robot lighting the Chanukah Menorah. But I didn't stop at that. I continued the parody actually on the Orthodox side too. So here is the continuation. The Orthodox rabbis responded negatively to this initiative. Our correspondent spoke to the spokesman of the Union of American Orthodox Rabbis, UAOR. None of these organizations exist. I just invented them. Who said that when the menorah lighting is performed by a robot, one does not fulfill the mitzvah, according to all opinions. And this cannot be done even b'shas adchak, meaning even if there is no other choice, you cannot use a robot to lit your menorah. Moreover, most rabbis forbid using robot even to lit the additional candles after the first one, meaning the main lighting of the menorah is only one candle, but if you use the robot to light the rest, it's also shouldn't be done. However, here there is a difference that since it's only hidur mitzvah, it's only like an additional commandment, but the main lighting that was done by a human being of the first candle is enough. So therefore, if a person is very sick, for instance, and it's hard for them to light all the candles, they could ask the robot to light the remaining candles. In addition, one has to be careful not to allow the robot to move the menorah after the lighting is finished, since the halacha is that you have to light the menorah where it's standing. You cannot move it after the lighting is done. If the candles got extinguished by themselves, it is permissible for the robot to relight them. Why is that? Because there is a law that once you light the candles, even if they get extinguished, you do not have to light them back. The mitzvah is to light them, and even if they get extinguished, you're done. So therefore, if you want to ask your robot to light the candles back after they're extinguished on their own, that's permissible. And if you like this video, please press like and please subscribe to our channel.